What's up guys, welcome to Anime MadLad channel. Before we start this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon if you don't want to miss our future videos. The best is in the last, so watch the whole video. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the list. 10. Hyakkiya Tantei Jimusho. The story takes place in the town of Azumati. The main character, a girl named Hyakkiya Hikari, works as a detective in her own detective agency. Her friend Detective Kimochi called her to solve a mysterious case about girls disappeared in a mountain. She went to the mountain with her partner Tamakin. She's a strange companion cat who's usually female, but she turns male every now and then. Lodge manager Witness invited her to spend the night. Drowsiness overcame her and she fell asleep. After a few minutes she woke up in a scary mountain with Tamakin. She figured that she's still sleeping and that's a dream. This Fukai attacks girls while they are sleeping. The animation is so good and the story of the anime is funny and scary. You will enjoy watching it. 9. Fukai and Nemuru Oujo no Abaddon. Homura and two girls arriving at a mysterious mansion to deliver a key to his father, the Professor Yamanobe. After his arrival, he met the professor's students looking for him. One of the girls start complaining about the cold and the phones don't have any signal, and the door is locked. Then they decided to separate to look for his father, but they didn't find any clue about the professor. But Homura found a book, the floor cracked and something malicious comes out. Everyone run in different direction, but the door closed on Miyashika and Homura and they started looking for a way out of that terrifying mansion. The anime is really good, so watch it to know if they be able to find his father and escape alive, or will they suffer an unthinkable, sinister fate. 8. Gakuen Shinshoku. A sick girl waiting her brother in the school's hospital. When the horror starts, zombies are running rampant across the city and they're being controlled by a slug-like monster that is lurking underground. The zombies infect their victims and turn them into half-human, half-slugs. Surprisingly, has a tension build up at the beginning by showing you a glimpse of a passing zombie heading towards the school while the rest of the students are completely unaware of the horrors they will face. Follows a zombie outbreak along with the basic tropes like survivors barricading themselves, the survivors ending up turning into zombies. You will like this anime, so watch it to know if he will save his sister or she will experience a horrible death. 7. Pandra the Animation. The protagonists of Pandra's are Sherry White, known as Shiro, is a student who transferred to the Royal Academy of Olympus, and Rayleigh Black, known as Kuro. Shiro becomes possessed after opening Pandora's box. She's forced to harvest magical energy by driving her victims into lust while protecting her best friend Kuro. Rayleigh is always take care of Shiro, although she doesn't know her dark secret. One day she followed her and hear her talk with her necklace, as everyone knows that secrets don't last, so Kuro discovered what her best friend hides, but that's cost her a lot. The demon uses the body of Sherry and now Rayleigh too as vessels. Pandra is an amazing anime, but it's not as good as the manga counterpart. It's really enjoyable to watch nonetheless, so you will enjoy watching it. 6. Shikkoku no Shaga. The anime begins with a man lost in a mountain full of predatory monsters. When he thinks he has survived, he finds himself in the worst place than he imagined. After the Terra clan murdered Yoshiwaka's father, he becomes the next target. They will use any ways in their minds to get rid of any threats in the name of preserving the peace. After taking off on his own and nearly becoming food for the Terra's spirit hounds, a Tengu named Shaga decides to save him and lend him her power. He was a little stubborn at the first, but when he starts to know her well, she becomes the only person he trusts. Taking off together, the two unlikely friends encounter both humans and monsters with differing intentions. There's more of an adventure feel than anything with this horror anime, but danger lurks around every corner. Both humans and monsters are potential enemies to young Yoshiwaka and Shaga. The art and the animation sure is beautiful. It's really worth watching.
お前を本当に愛した男なのに。
5. Hotaruko, Crimson Climax. After Ryo's mother dies, Ryo returns to the remote island where they used to live, much to her cousin Hotaruko's delight, and she wanted to discover why her mother told her to never back to the island. Things seem a bit rigid between different families, but much as Ryo remembered it, however, there lies an old and sordid secret involving women here. Ryo will soon learn about those secrets, and she will know more about her mother and about that island. No matter what, everyone returns to the island. If only the animation were better, this would have taken a higher rank. While this series is old, it's not terrible, especially for its time. The haunting atmosphere and increasing feeling of danger. This anime is scary and creepy, so turn on the lights when you watch it. 4. Residents.
あの廃墟の屋敷のことを知りたいんだって。
The story begins when two thieves break into an abandoned mansion. They were hearing rumors about it, but they didn't care. While they were looking for the treasure, they heard a girl's voice saying, "You man are unpleasant." Then she turned one of them into a girl. A few months later, the treasure hunter Bullet arrived at this mansion. It's the perfect place to score some loot, without having to fight others for it. His plans for a quick payout are interrupted when he finds that these rumors are true, and a malevolent force turns the men who enter into women. Bullet thought it was an illusion, but it was real. That even if she looked like a little girl, she's evil and she reading thoughts. She turned him into Anya, a waitress at his favorite bar. You will enjoy watching this masterpiece. Just make sure you close the door. 3. Hachishaku Hachiwa Keraku Meguri. Our story begins with a man standing on the side of the road with a broken bike on a rainy night trying to get back to his ancestral town. When a taxi driver found him and saved him from that terrible weather, the man started telling the taxi driver about a ghost story he had heard about the old place. A giantess spirit called Hachishaku-sama preys on the children in the town, and rumor has it that if you look at her or talk to her, she will consume you. As they drive further into the night, it seems more that this story has personal meaning to both the driver and the passenger. This anime is a straight-up ghost story. It's creepy, it's foreboding, and you don't know where the danger is coming from. There are two scary stories told in the anime, and both have occasionally quite frightening images, especially if you're caught off guard with all these scary moments distracting you. I recommend you to watch it alone.
こんばんは。次は私が怖い話をしましょうか。これはこんな人里離れた山奥でのお話で。
2. Euphoria. The anime starts with a girl tied to an electric chair to punish her because she refuses to participate in the game, instantly getting her killed in front of everyone to serve as an example to anyone who doesn't obey orders. Keisuke and 6 other girls from his school all end up in a white room with TV monitors, unsure of how they got there. They're shocked when a girl's voice tells them that Keisuke is the key, and if they ever hope to escape, they must participate in a game. Euphoria is as visually beautiful as it is repulsive. Sometimes you can laugh your way through scary scenes if the movements are awkward or lines are delivered poorly. You'll find no such reprieve here. Everything is smooth and detailed, but you may find yourself mesmerized, still hoping that everyone can escape these horrors. The anime is creepy and weird, but you will like it. So watch it to know how far will they go to escape, or they will end up like the girl in the first episode. 1. Bible Black New Testament. For me, the top spot belonged to Bible Black. Several years have passed since the Walpurgis Night incident, and several bizarre serial murder cases have occurred in the metropolitan area. Dead bodies of couples are discovered murdered in the roof of the school. The women didn't have any external injuries, but the men were completely burned and carbonized except one part. To solve these bizarre incidents, a special detective team called Taken is deployed. Included amongst the members of Taken is Imari, who had experienced the events of Walpurgis Night. While investigating the incident, a strange cult group that is related to the incidents. Bible Black is probably an anime you've at least heard of, for better or for worse. It's a famous anime. It accompanies the crazy and weird acts, also known for its magic sacrifices and dismemberment in the name of demon summoning. The only thing worse than living through such horror is knowing you can't escape your past. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, as much as I had fun making it for you. I would appreciate it if you guys would like, comment, subscribe, and press that bell icon to keep you updated of all our videos. Until next time, see ya.
ここに来たような記憶が。
え？